Hello everybody. So today in this video I'm going to talk about Ayurvedic mid-morning routine. In the previous video we talked about the Ayurvedic morning routine and its significance. So if you want to see that video, please check the description box. I have included a link of that video. And today we are going to see about the mid-morning time, that is between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So Ayurveda suggests to have your largest meal of the day between 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. What happens is that in the morning time, the kapha dosha is the dominant dosha. So, when kapha dosha is dominant, your digestive power will be very low. So, in the previous video I have already mentioned that your breakfast should be very light because the digestive power will be very low between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So, it is advisable to have some fruits or a warm breakfast in the morning. So what happens is that from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. it is the Pitta dosha dominant time. So we are going to discuss about Pitta dosha in today's video. So if you see, from I have already included the points here. So if you see, Pitta dosha will be increasing from 10 a.m. and at that time Kapha dosha decreases. Pitta is equal to fire. So when the fire increases in the nature, inside your digestive power also increases. So Pitta continues to increase at 10 a.m. and reaches its peak at 12. So 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the time you have to have the largest meal of your day. So if you are planning to have some cheat meal or some sweets, this is the best time to have, because whatever you eat at this time, it will be digested effectively and you will absorb the maximum nutrients from your food. So what will happen if I take late meals? If you take late meals, say after 2 p.m., you will get into the problem of indigestion. So what will happen if I have indigestion? Ayurveda says indigestion is the root cause of many diseases. So it is better to avoid late meals. So I have already mentioned, if you want to have sweets or some junk, not every day, but if you are planning to have anything junk, or take it between the time of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Suppose you are going for a wedding and having a heavy lunch, then you feel very uncomfortable at this time. Then what you can do is you can take a piece of ginger and chew it, or you can have buttermilk plus ginger. So now we have discussed about the significance of this time. Now we are going to talk about the what kind of activities you can do at this time. So Ayurveda prescribes no exercise at this time, because if you exercise at this time, already pitta is dominant in nature, and when you exercise, your pitta dosha also will increase and vata dosha will also increase. So it is not at all good for your health. So please do not plan your gym or any exercise at this time. So if you're not going to plan any exercise, what can I plan at this time? This is the time Ayurveda says you will be very highly productive. So if you have any complex tasks for the day, you can choose this time to do that work, because at this time you will have a great focus. And even in world of system of education, in the daily rhythm, this is the time they deliver the main lesson block of the day. So even if you are a student, studying at this time helps you to learn better. So after your lunch, what you do is you plan activities that involve less amount of brain work, because post lunch the whole concentration of the body will be on the digestion. So a lot of energy is spent on digestion, so the brain cannot concentrate on the work you're doing. It's better to plan your work that requires less amount of brain work post lunch. And if you are of pitta body type, when the pitta is at the maximum in the nature, you should not at all do anything that involves over exertion. So please remember, pitta body type people, please note this point. So next, Though Ayurveda says like you should have your meals, largest meal at this time, but what will happen, suppose if you don't feel hungry at that time, then please do not have your meals. So it might be a bit confusing, but Ayurveda always suggests do not eat your meals if you're not hungry. If you're not hungry and you eat your meals, it causes indigestion. So what happens when you feel hungry? When you feel hungry, that is a sign that shows that the gastric juices and enzymes are secreted for digestion. So, if you are not at all hungry and you eat your food, it is not going to be digested because the enzymes are not secreted and ready for the work. Also, you might not be hungry because of the following reasons. Suppose you would have taken a very heavy previous meal and that food would have not digested. Next is like the digestive enzymes are not secreted as we discussed in the previous point. And if you have any diseases in your body, Ayurveda says like most of the diseases in the body occurs due to indigestion. So it is better to properly plan your meals at the specific time when your body has the maximum capacity to digest food. So, if you're wondering what to do after lunch, can I take a nap or not? Please watch the next video in which I'm going to discuss all about nap. Okay, so let me meet you in the next video. I hope you like this video. So please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends if you find it useful, and like this video. Thank you.